This video is brought to you by Stratton Oakmont. Stratton Oakmont, give us your fucking money. Hey guys, it's Zimran Jacob. Welcome to my channel where I break down scenes from my favorite films and shows from a writer's perspective. I wanted to break down this scene from Wolf of Wall Street. This scene is so good at showing evolving subtext and having a consistent desire. And you see Jordan wants to get himself off the hook. He wants this investigator to stop investigating him. And Agent Denham wants to find anything he can use to incriminate Jordan, and Jordan almost gives it to him. So I just fucking love this scene. It does so many things from a writing perspective. And again, like I saw this crazy over-the-top movie, and it has this quiet scene that it's so interestingly interwoven into this scene into this movie that's so over the top, and it just stuck with me. It's all of his little manipulations, all of his like cunning, oh, I'm gonna outsmart you. Every part of his character, you see so much into who he is in this one little scene. It's a microcosm of the whole movie. And it's a crime movie, it's about a traitor, he's wealthy, he's proud, and it just delivers. It's such a well-written scene. And as I was learning about scene dynamics, which really start with desire, usually conflicting desires between two people, and also subtext, they're not saying the thing that they want to say. It just really struck me that this scene does all of that so well. And Terrence Winter, one of my favorite writers of all time, wrote this scene, and it just absolutely blew me away. So let me break this film down. It's a story about Jordan Belfort, who was a Wall Street guy. He was a trader, and in this scene, he's kind of gotten into some hot water with the law. And he thinks he's very smart, so he thinks he can kind of outsmart the law. And we're going to see how all of that is written, and how a good writer brings all of that information out.
Hey, fellas, come on board. Plank's right around there. Welcome. Whew.
So this guy's a trader. He's too douchey for the Jersey Shore, so they relegated him to Lower Manhattan. And here he is. He's about to try to get out of some trouble with these FBI agents. Let's see how that works.
Welcome aboard. Jordan, welcome aboard the Naomi. Pleasure to meet you. Agent
Everything that he does is a tactic. Everything that he does in this scene is a strategy that he's employing to win over these FBI agents, and ultimately to get what he wants in the scene, which is for them to not investigate him anymore. And so it starts even when he welcomes them onto the boat, and you will see how that progresses.
Denham, this is Agent Hughes.
Hi, how are you?
Let me introduce you. This is Nicole. Heidi, come on, don't be shy. What are you guys all shy for? Don't be scared.
These are friends of Stratton.
It's a pleasure. Hello.
Come on.
That's fine.
Your message said that you wanted to speak privately.
Right, I do want to speak privately. Give us a minute, huh, ladies?
Let me know if I can get you anything. We'd be happy to help.
Anyway, this...
He starts off by, impressing this FBI agent, and kind of bribing him as well in a subtle way with these women. And yeah, that's how he starts off. And
this is for you. It's a complete list of every person that was at my wedding.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, I understand you wanted the whole wedding video. Figured this would help expedite the whole process, right?
Here you go.
Look.
And then he pretends to be cooperative. He starts by being, first with a few bribes, and then saying like, okay, here I am cooperating. And we kind of know that that's not the case, and we're going to find that out.
My point is that I know you're investigating Stratton, but for the life of me, I can't figure out why. I know we're a little unorthodox, we're a little loud in the way we do things, but you got to understand we're the new guys on the block, trying to make a name for ourselves. But I want you to understand, we don't do anything illegal whatsoever. I mean, you could talk to the SEC. They were at my office 15 times over the last 6 months. So, I got nothing to hide.
Well, the SEC is a civil regulatory agency. We pursue criminal activity.
Exactly. You go after real criminals, which makes me wonder what the hell you're investigating me for. Honestly, what?
So here we see a chess match between these two players. Jordan is trying to play innocent and say, oh, I cooperate with the SEC. And this FBI agent is saying, oh, well, we look into criminal activity. And we're seeing Jordan's kind of pride come out. he thinks he's smarter than this FBI agent, and that's kind of the crux of one of the major flaws that's exposed in this scene.
What is it that you think that we did or do? I don't get it.
So he's fishing for information here. He's trying to be coy about it, but he's fishing for information. He's trying to get some information under the guise of friendship from this FBI agent.
Jordan, I can't discuss an ongoing investigation.
No, I get that. No, I understand.
With that said, this case got dumped on my desk.
Did it?
By a higher-up who needs to make a show of looking into the new company on the block, with all
Loud
the press
guys,
and
all
everything,
the
and
bad
then I
press.
end up being the schmuck who does
I
the
get it.
looking. Exactly.
So Agent Denham he pretends like he's not interested in the case. He's hiding his true motives, which is to investigate Jordan. And this is a tactic that he's using to get Jordan to slip up.
Exactly.
It just, it bothers me. We're the new guy, and we're the one that's banging on Wall Street's door. I mean, you should see what's going on at the bigger firms. I mean, I know all the information. It's true. Goldman, the Lehman Brothers, Merrill, collateralized debt obligations, this internet stock bullshit. I mean, it's a fucking travesty.
So then again, under the guise of friendship, Jordan offers up the competition and says, "I'll give you dirt on my competition." Again, the subtext is, I want you to leave me alone. I don't want you to investigate me. Let me help you out.
I mean, I could take you step by step to what exactly is occurring. All you have to do is ask. I'm available.
It's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why a little sit-down like this can't be profitable for the both of us.
It should. Let me ask you, and if you don't want to get too personal, just tell me to shut up at any time. Did you try to get your broker's license at one time? Did I hear that right? Were you trying to take a stab at Wall Street? No?
This is a sales tactic that Jordan's using, and the real Jordan Belfort talks about this, but it's finding context. He's trying to make the sale, and he's trying to get more information, or he already has the information, but he's trying to use that information to make this sale here to Agent Denham.
Who you been talking to? Who the fuck you been
Why you
talking
investigating me? I hear things, you know what I mean? You ever think about what would have happened if you would have, stayed the course?
to? You know what? When I'm riding home on the subway and my balls are fucking sweating, I'm wearing the same suit 3 days in a row. Yeah, you bet I do. I've thought about it before. Who wouldn't, right?
All right, who fucking wouldn't? I mean, what do you get? Another personal question you don't need to answer.
No, that's all right, Jordan.
What are you pulling, 50, 60K, something like that? Year?
Oh.
Ballpark?
Well, let's put it this way. You get a free handgun when you sign up for the Bureau.
No, but it
What do you
fucking
do?
pisses me off. You know what I mean? You think about the people that built this country, hardworking people like you. Firefighters, teachers, FBI agents. End of the day, you guys get fucking skinned alive financially. It fucking makes me angry.
He's gaining context. He's kind of probing and figuring out. He's saying you don't get a lot of money. He's trying to find a weakness in Agent Denham, and he's trying to find a way that he can buy him off. He's trying to find an angle. And this, sympathy is just one of the many angles that he takes in this scene.
What is an intern? What is an intern making a deal like that?
Well, in that situation, I mean, not particular.
So they cut out there's a little part of this scene missing, but they Jordan kind of talks about an intern that he helped make $500,000, and again tells that story to weave a picture for this agent that again, it's all part of the bribe that he's about to make, and we're going to see that blow up in his face in a second.
Particular trade, and there was one trade north of $500,000. And I do that for anybody, anybody that needs the proper guidance.
This is kind of subtle. He just summoned his other guy over.
Can you say that again? Just the way you said it. Just the same way.
So this is the turning point in the scene. It all flips here. And they stop being friends. They start to be more vicious towards each other, and it's just amazing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, you know what I'm talking
I don't
about.
know
Just
what
say
you're
the same. I think what Jordan just did is if I'm not mistaken, you just tried to bribe a federal officer.
No, technically I didn't bribe anybody.
No, that's not the
technically,
conversation I heard,
no.
Jordan.
According to the U.S. Criminal Code, there needs to be an exact dollar figure for the exchange of services. That would not hold up in a court of law.
That's not how I heard it.
No. That's the truth. But I want to tell you this.
Yeah.
The same gentleman that told me that you tried to get your broker's license also told me that you were a straight arrow.
You ran a security check on me.
Well, when you sail on.
So yeah, ultimately Jordan thinks that he's smarter than Agent Denham, and he did all the research, and he did the research on the criminal code. Really, what we're finding out about Jordan is that he's a very proud person, but also kind of a stupid person. He's like a risk-taking person who's willing to put himself in harm's way to try to get his way ultimately.
On a boat fit for a Bond villain, sometimes you need to play the part, right? I think it's time you both get the fuck off my boat. What do you say?
he lost, and he throws a little tantrum here. He's so upset. His pride got hurt. Yo, get the fuck off my boat. That's what he wants to say, really. That's what he wanted to say the whole time.
You know, Jordan, I'll tell you something. Most of the Wall Street jackasses that I bust, they're to the manor born.
Is that right?
Yeah. Their fathers are douchebags, just like their fathers before them. But you, Jordan, you got this way all on your own.
Did I?
Good for you, little man.
Little man.
Good for you.
Me, the little man.
And let me tell you something.
He takes personal offense to it. He's like, I'm little. I've got $50 million a year coming in, man. You're riding the subway.
Let me tell you something else. Honestly, I'm not bullshitting here. This is one of the nicest boats that I've ever been on. I gotta tell you.
I bet it is.
And you know what I was just thinking too? The fucking hero that I'm gonna be back at the office when the Bureau seizes this fucking boat. Because I mean, fuckity fuck, Jordan, look at this thing. It's beautiful.
Again, it's all under the guise of friendship, and they hate each other. Look at this smile. This is ridiculous.
You got the beautiful girls there. It's wonderful.
All right, get the fuck off my boat.
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other
Get the
real
fuck
soon.
off
I'm
my
sure.
boat.
Good luck on that subway ride home.
So, he tries to be friends with him. He tries to, tries to bribe him. He tries to, tempt him with these women. And eventually, his true colors show, and he says, get the fuck off my boat. And he's going to taunt them a little bit more here, too.
Miserable, ugly fucking wives. I'm gonna have Heidi lick some caviar off my balls in the meantime. Hey, you guys wanna take some lobsters for your ride home? Fucking miserable pricks. I know you can't afford them. Fucking cheap fucks.
So we get a great insight into his character. He's arrogant the whole time, but he just hides it. That kind of behavior is masked throughout the whole scene. And then at the end, it comes out. Very,
Hey, fellas! Look what I found in my pocket! Look! A year's salary right here! What I call them? Fun coupons! See that? A fun coupon!
So that scene is amazing. It just kind of shows the character is consistent. You see how the character acts. He starts off very optimistic, very welcoming, and he ends up just he realizes he lost. He realizes that these people are really smart and are not going to be able to be bribed. And, I think writers can really learn about what is happening in the subtext. People are not saying everything that he wants to say. He's saying everything that he wants to say at the very end of the scene, maybe. But if he was just saying everything he wanted to say, he would say, here, I have money for you if you, would love for you to fuck off. He just finds subtextual ways to keep trying to probe and prod and trying to find weaknesses in this FBI agent's armor. I'm going to be doing more analyses of film and television. And if you like this content, like and subscribe and hit the bell. And I'll see you next time.